Let's talk a few tools and techniques. You could suggest like 2 or 3 mindset techniques that any coach or parent could employ, something that is effective and quick. What would you say?
I mean, the first one is if coaches are not employing some sort of a reset routine or a bounce back routine, there's different words for it, a mistake ritual, something like a tool that the athlete can personalize to themselves that helps them to bounce back after they're losing focus or bounce back after they make a mistake. And it's 3 simple components. The first piece is you help the athlete identify what is a word, a reset word that you will say to yourself as soon as, again, I mean, you make a mistake, you lose focus, you're not performing well. Anytime your mindset is off, we need a word that's going to help you to forget about the past that you can no longer change. Right? We have to remember you cannot change the past. You can only influence the future. And so what's a word you're going to say to yourself that would trigger that for you, that would remind yourself of that? So words like move on, next play, next, dominate, I've got this, focus, release, like you're releasing a mistake. There's a bunch of different words that we give as examples for our athletes. And so, boom, you pick the word, but then a word alone, it will help because self-talk does help athletes, bounce back quickly, especially if they have a good word that's meaningful. But when you combine that word with a movement, a body movement or a hand signal, it takes the thought and connects it to the body. So you don't just think the thought, you actually feel it, right? I ask athletes all the time, would you rather think confident thoughts or feel confident? And they always say, like, I'd rather feel it, right? And so the hand signal, so step 1 is reset word. Step 2 is hand signal. I mean, it could be a hand to the fist. You could clap once, you could clap twice. Snap your fingers, open and close your hands, pat your head. I mean, there's a million things you could do with your hands, but the best hand signal is one that pairs well with the word. So if the word is release, if you're saying to yourself, you just made a mistake, you're like, release, release, release. Opening and closing your hands is a great representation of that. Mm-hmm. If your word is dominate, because you're better at the aggressive stuff, well, boom, hand to the fist, powerful, hand to the fist, dominate. And it gets you focusing on what's ahead. And then you tie it all together with a deep breath as you're doing it, because the deep breath is the universal way to relax. So that's one. That's the simple tool. It's a reset tool. And so it's those 3 elements, the word, the hand signal, the deep breath. It's a fun workshop style thing that a coach could do with all of their players. I know you know how to teach that as well. So hit up Sarah. She'll teach you how to do it with your sports team.